Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. I'm going to chop this one up as I trying to get my voice back. This happens every year, but listen, let's get right into it. On this one, we're going to talk about crypto on the front end and then stock, excuse me, on the back end. All right, so we're going to do this and I'll try to timestamp it. You guys know today we got the lunar eclipse happening, and then there's a lot of cool things happening right now. All right, let's go right into what's happening with crypto, as we could see. Let's go right to Bitcoin. We could see right now Bitcoin is hovering around 72 right now. Okay, 72 actually at the time of filming this, around 71.3. Okay, and so you guys could everything that I'm going to say will be relevant. Okay, it will be relevant. I just want to clear some things up and be straightforward and let you guys know that I stand on business, as you guys say. I stand on business. I stand on everything I said. There's a lot of confusion that comes when these cryptos start taking off or have any movement, okay? So now we still are not back to this cycle's highs yet, but we're moving back and it's starting to push back towards the 72, talking about Bitcoin right now. And just be careful of where you get your information. So just think about this. Somebody has one of the popular meme coins. They have Pepe. They have WIF, Wife with Hat. They have Flowkey. They have any of these, right? These are money makers. But just remember that they may have gotten them when they were beat way down, okay? And then they tell you this is the best thing for you to be in. It's just like you guys go up in the attic and find two raggedy ladders, right? One gets on one round and he said, "Oh, it's good." And then he tells you to get on another ladder, right? And then you go up and you 14 steps up. He keep telling you, "Keep going, it's good. I'm on the first one," right? He's only he's only a foot off the ground. So if his break, he just can step down, he's good. But you gonna break through everyone round by round. And let me make it real painful for you, hitting you in the crotch area, guys and girls. I gotta paint a picture for you. So you going bam, 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 round by round. That's what your finances is gonna do, because you were listening to the guy that bought at the bottom and he keeps telling you it's going to the moon, good people. I'm telling you. There are some of these that are going to still, I'm telling you, they're still going to multiply and multiply. But be careful of where you buy at. That's all I'm saying, okay? So I had to front end this with that, okay? So look, let's go to the crypto bubble, right? And as we can see, if you go to the hour, you're going to see it's kind of, you still got a lot of green here. A few minutes ago, it was a lot of red, but it's green now, right? Jasmine pumping up. I got me some Jasmine, okay? But go to the day and you still have a lot of what? Green, Jasmine up 10% at the time of this. Dog with hat, or whiff, I call it. Look at that, 9.6%, right? ETH is up. You see here, 8.9%. So what's going on right now? The halving is less than 10 days away. The halving is less than 10 days away. And I'm going to tell you guys that if you hear someone that says these meme coins have nothing to do with Bitcoin, turn and run. Run screaming like the boogeyman is out to get you, right? Let's look at some of these meme coins, okay? So these are the memes that are on fire, right? Let's look at it. Just like I was saying in the previous video, look at two of the hot, and of course we're looking at market cap right here, 7 days, 24 hours, 1 hour, and then price right here. Look at this, Doge, Sheeb, and then Dog with Hat, Pepe, Floki, Bunk, Book of Memes, Cat in a Dog's World. The next will be Cat with Hat, okay? All right, I'm just telling you guys, it's these names, all right? But if you really look, and a lot of people have been talking about Brat. So Brat is really killing it. So let's just click here, last 24 hours. You could see the change and how they switch up. Brett was really killing it, but you'll see a change in the memes. Okay, let's go to all cryptocurrency. Let's just go to all cryptocurrency. All right, this is by market cap. All right, so we can see that we got a lot of green happening right now. Look at that. Good old XRP is coming up, right? But what I'm saying to you, and look, when you go by market cap, this is what I was saying. You got Doge in there. You got XRP in there. You see what I'm saying? Avalanche, Shiba Inu right here. And then the one that I was talking about yesterday, Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is going to be a winner also, I believe. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy or hold or sell. There will be a lot of spam in the comment section early on before we can get to it, because we're talking about what? Cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. So I'm going to leave a link for those of you that didn't see the video from yesterday. You got to see it because I show you where the buy and sells are. Now, let's go into, and I'll be back to crypto. Let's go into stock, because this is going to affect the crypto market. If the stock market does take a big hit, sell off, you notice I didn't use the word crash. I said sell off or pullback. If the market takes a significant dump, crypto will dump with it. Don't listen to these people that have no idea what they're talking about. Yes, there's going to be some flight to digital gold, which is Bitcoin, and then the altcoins, and then the meme coins, right? We know this. But if the overall stock market goes down, so will Bitcoin, followed by layer ones, alts, and then memes. It happened before. People argue this all of the time. Just look at the data. People, all you got to do is stop listening to these knuckleheads that are shouting stuff out and in the comment section that has no idea what they're talking about. Go back to last cycle. Go back to 2021. Look at what happens, right? And you say, hey, but it's about this and it's about that and this happens. There's always something that happens when the market goes down because it's a liquidity problem. If the stock market goes down because there's a liquidity problem, then so will Bitcoin, followed by the altcoins, followed by the memes. That does not mean that the journey is over. It just may be what? A buying opportunity, all right? We have the halving in less than 10 days, and a lot of people are coming in now. We see the outflows have slowed down and the inflows have increased on the Bitcoin ETFs. We have a lot of institutional money, and believe it, whether you want to believe it or not, it affects your altcoins and it affects your meme coins. It does. It's a direct correlation, okay? Listen, good people, for those of you, and this is your first cycle, that really don't understand, I don't care if it's your third cycle and you don't know how cycles really work, because there's a lot of people out there trading crypto that still don't know how it works. They're just smart enough to get in early and sell. But some people have gotten in so early, they really don't have to sell. They got it so cheap. They got Bitcoin at $10,000. So it doesn't matter what the cycles do. They got it at $10,000. But if you got it at $50,000, if you bought Shiba Inu at 8.8, 4 zeros and 8.8, then you bought it at the top of last cycle. So your story is different than someone that bought it, like when I was saying it, 5 zeros and 7 or 5 zeros and 6.8. So we're in two totally different areas. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to look you guys in the eye and tell you the truth about where I want you to look at your entry point. Because if you weren't buying Shiba Inu, Doge, let's go down. Let's just go down the list. If you weren't buying, this is my message, because this happened before. If you weren't buying Doge, Shib, Dog with Hat, Pepe, Floki, Bunk, Book of Mean, Cat in the Hat, Brat, if you weren't buying these when they were beat down by 15, 20%, right? What's going to happen is a lot of people are going to start to chase. So what you have to do is think about, Is Bitcoin going to continue to trade sideways, and will there be better buying opportunities? And that's when these fall off by 10, 12, 15%. That's when you buy and just hold, right? And just don't worry about it, okay? Then when the latecomers come, that's going to push you up. The truth of the matter is a lot of people want me to just be a crypto bull. Man, quit, don't say anything negative. I'm not here for that. Because I was the one with Shiba Inu. You guys saw me make a huge amount of money, but I was the one I sold at 407 something, right? Now, did I know where the top was? No, but I knew that I got out before the top because no one knows where the top is. All of these price predictions, these are just predictions. Nothing wrong with it. They're just predictions. You know what a prediction is? A guess, right? Now, some are more educated guess, but there's always some news story that just messes up what you have guessed, you professional guessers, all right? Yeah, I made that word up. All right, let's look at the stock market right quick. So we could see right now at the time of filming this, just before the total eclipse of the heart. It's called total eclipse of the heart, people, not total eclipse of the moon. All right, let's get back to it. Look, we're still, Dow is a little green, S&P a little green, NASDAQ a little green, but not by much. What we're going to watch out for in the stock market, we got CPI coming Wednesday, an hour before the market open, Wednesday. That's going to be the most major thing that's going to happen even over the jobs of last week, right? And then the next day, which is Thursday, we have PPI, okay? That may or may not move the market as much. It's not going to move the market as much as PPI. But then I believe it's the 20th, we have a PCE. Those two, PPI, I'll just call it all three. CPI on Wednesday, then CPI first, Consumer Price Index, and then Producers Price Index, which is Thursday. Both of those are an hour before the market opens. I'm telling you guys this because I don't want you to get into any long plays, whether you're doing calls or puts, playing the cues or whatever, and get burned. Right now, this is me. If I'm green, I'm selling. I'm not holding overnight because I don't want to run the risk of guessing what this data point is going to be. So here's what could happen. What could happen is, just like buy the rumor, sell the news, there could be a run up in Bitcoin accumulation. So the inflows will outpace the outflows. We could have a run up till the halving, right? And of course, the alts and the meme coins will follow. And then I believe that there will be some profit taking and people will start to sell that got in early, leaving the people that bought at the top. They may think it's bag holding because they bought at the top. Now, it is kindish, but short term. I also believe that after the halving, after the profit taking, and after a correction with all crypto, all right, a pullback with all crypto, I also believe that it could continue to run unless we have such a big run up before, even in the next 9 days. If Bitcoin, surpasses 80 and go up and we run up too much, then that tells me that the halving could be already baked in. And then there will be a pullback earlier and a bigger pullback. But I personally hopes that it just continue to run up in small increments. That's actually better. Then after the halving, if we have a small correction or pullback, then we can continue. This bull market can continue to run. Then we can start to look back and see 80K for Bitcoin and start looking forward to even 100K. That's what I would like to happen. You guys leave me a comment of what you think. Hey, I just want to shout out, look, the girls basketball team. And this has you going, why are you talking about basketball? It's a numbers thing. and you'll learn a lesson. This is how people learn when you remember. Look, first, I want to shout out, Angela Reese from last year. Okay, Angela Reese, girls basketball. I don't even watch college basketball at all. I'm not a sports buff at all. But I kept hearing her name last year, right? That's what's going to happen to crypto, right? I kept hearing her name. So I'm like, okay. And I watched her. She was fire. I mean, just pure fire. And then Caitlin Clark this year from Iowa. The girl is like a female Steph Curry. I mean, she was killing it. She's elevating what these girls are going to get paid and the viewership. You can argue that point all you want to. The facts are there. Then Camilla Cardoso, Camilla Cardoso, and the South Carolina's coach. What is her name? Coach Dawn Stanley, all right? And then that girl, Tahinda is her name. These girls, let me tell you something, was playing, now I'm going to use a term, some of y'all going to trip. These girls were in straight beast mode. Literally, I don't even watch, let alone boys college basketball, but I have watched a few. My wife is a Purdue fan. Go Purdue. All right. But what I'm saying is, if the term you play like a girl now is actually a compliment, these girls played better than any NBA game I have watched. These girls, like the whole season, not just these two teams, the whole season. And let me tell you something. Girls basketball has changed forever, because these girls, when they go to the WNBA, now I want to watch them because they just that fire. What am I saying? The same thing is happening with crypto, good people. For every meme coin we just look at, there's 10 more that you haven't heard of that's just going to start coming brand new, right? And when people hear, that drives the numbers up. Follow? See, you guys didn't know this was a lesson. So now I will literally pay to go see Caitlin hit those threes, okay? I'll go pay to see now to see Camilla do her thing. I will pay to see the coach do her thing, right? That's what drives the ticket prices up. And now what? These girls get paid more. So just imagine that these girls are the meme coins. They are not a stock. They are worth what we say they are worth. Now, by name recognition, we're starting to hear about all of these new coins, right? For the coins you already know, there's 100 million people that never heard of them. So when they come and start buying, because they're starting to talk about it in their schools and on their jobs and in their church and their local TV stations, now the ones that we got go up and they're worth more. For those of you that don't understand crypto, that's how it works. So I had to, slip the girls basketball in there, give them their props, all right? They deserve it. It is Moo Moo Monday, all right? Check it out. Look at this, good people. Transfer your money, 1.5% cash reward on your account that you transfer over, or 7 free fractional shares of what? The Mag 7, okay? We still gonna keep this a Mag 7. But if you look at this, 1.5% of asset transferred. So you transfer your account over to Moo Moo, that's a lot, 1.5%. But then look at this, you still got the 5.1 APR, right? And then you got what? Options trading that are actually free. No fees on your options trades, good people. And now they have fractional shares. That's Moo Moo. Get it funded. Put a minimum of $100. Get it funded today. And of course, you guys know, Stock Up You, where not only will you learn how to make money and kill it with crypto, and not only will you learn charting taught by Stocks with Josh, options by Keenan Grace, and myself with both of these, but dividends trading also, but also learn how to kill it in crypto. I have one of the best crypto chapters where you can understand it. Don't listen to an idiot when it comes to your money, and I'm sticking to it.